When are you giving her a grandchild? I'm not really looking to have a baby. I don't know. Maybe like... Maybe... I don't know. You know... I don't know if this is true for all girls, but I think you really have to hit a certain stage in your life where you actually want kids. Or you have to be, like, inclined to have children. Because I have a cousin, and she was obsessed with babies when she was a kid. Like, obsessed. Like, definitely a baby doll girl. Loved babies, loved holding babies, loved looking at babies. And as soon as she got with a dude and was old enough, she had a baby. Like, that was the first thing she did with her life was have a baby. Yeah. So, like, some people are definitely, like... That's kind of like their calling. And she loves it, actually. She really does. She doesn't regret it. No, she doesn't. She loves her baby. Very much. And her partner is very supportive. Yeah. They also have a lot of, like, help from the family, and she's happy, but for everyone else, I think it's like you definitely have to reach a point in your life where that sounds good. I don't know when that happens for a VTuber. I really don't. Yeah. She won, by the way. You better be careful you don't hit the wall. Well, I don't really know, though. Because, like... I mean, first of all... I mean, I don't discuss my age, but I'm pretty young, regardless of the jokes people make. It's definitely not something that I necessarily feel good about. So, I don't know. And also, like, I just don't... It's unsure. I do have a kitten. And I really like her. Honestly, a kitten is a good start. A kitten is a really good start. She is very much a 40s in demand, Mari. Well, if 40s in demand, then I have a lot of time before I hit a wall. I think I'll be okay. Besides, I don't know if this is silly to say. I see a lot of discussion online about, like, oh, well, you don't want to hit a wall, or women, like, all women hit a wall and then they feel bad about it. But it's not really something that I care about so much. It's not really something I ever, like, scare about. Like, oh no, one day I'm gonna hit a wall. It doesn't matter much for me. Doesn't matter much for me if I'm anime girl. Yeah. Mr. Mishap, thank you so much for the 10 gifted subscriptions. Thank you. Yeah. I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty happy. You know what I'm the most scared about? I was just talking the other day. Let me get on the screen. I was just talking the other day about this, how I used to have this really overwhelming fear of... Wait, let me get on the screen. Ah, boo! Ah! A boo! Ah. Yeah, one thing I'm scared of is, you know, I thought I got over it, but I had this really bad fear of, like, the idea of dying when I was a kid, because I wasn't really raised in a religious way, so I didn't really understand heaven, and I didn't feel comforted by the idea of going to heaven one day. So I was under the impression that when you die, you just die and it's dark forever, and that's just how it is. That's really scary to me. And I thought I got over it, and I thought I got over it. Because when I was a kid, I used to lay in bed and be like, "Ah, shit, like, I'm gonna die one day and it's just gonna be dark forever, and that's really scary. And I'm gonna be nothing forever." And I had that feeling the other day too. I was like, I thought I got rid of this. But yeah, I didn't get rid of it, I guess. Also, thank you so much to Mumkey for the subscription as well. Thank you. Yeah, it's really scary because, like, I don't know, it's... The only thing that really kind of, like, brings me down from it is when I think about it, like... I don't know if you guys have ever been around an old person, like a really old person who's gonna die soon, but they do not care. They, like, every day, at every point in time, they will remind you, like, I sure can't wait to die, or, you know, they feel comforted in the idea of being taken to death. They welcome it. Which is something that kind of makes me feel a little better, thinking about, like, oh, well, when I get really old, I won't care as much. But also, there's something about that that scares me too. The fact that once you hit a certain point, your body is just like, yeah, it doesn't matter. So, yeah, anyway. On the bright side, I'm not a mother to a child, but I did bring life into the world 2 days ago. I have a sourdough starter, and it's alive. I just started a sourdough starter a while back, and now it's bubbling, and it's alive, and I can make sourdough bread. Ember got you into making sourdough? No, I don't talk to Ember. I've never talked to Ember. That's a weird thing to say, but the only time I've ever gotten to talk to her so far is in the Minecraft server. I've been talking about trying to make a sourdough starter for 2 years because I was contemplating getting a cat for a while, and I told everybody that I shouldn't get a cat until I'm responsible enough to keep a sourdough starter alive. But I actually did it the other way around, and I got a cat, and then I made a sourdough starter. And every time I open it, it smells sour. And I know that, like, no shit, Mari, but honestly, it smells weird.